Good evening, everyone. This is Lynn Grabowski, and welcome to Xseed Health's training call tonight. I really welcome you and admire you and give you credit for being on the call tonight, because it's a call tonight that could change your life forever. If you're already a part of Xseed Health, or if you've been invited to this call by someone who is, to help you see that we offer for you training to ensure your success, welcome. That's what Xseed Health is all about. We want to ensure that you get the best possible training and that you are given every single tool needed to ensure your success. So tonight I would like to share with you something that is available to everyone who becomes an Xseed executive. And you might feel like this is very simple information, but I can tell you I've been in the network marketing industry for over 35 years. I've been in the health and wellness industry for over 38 years. And there are really a few very simple secrets to success if you'd like to be a six-figure earner in this business. Now, some of you might say, I just want an extra $500 a month. Well, this program is going to work just as easy for you if you want $500 a month, or if you want $5,000 a month, or if you are determined to make this your full-time career and you aspire to have $50,000 a month. You might think, wow, is that really possible? And I can say back to you, wow, it really is possible. But any time that you're going to be successful at something, it takes planning. I don't care if it is that you want to be successful at the gym. Normally you would get a personal trainer that would help you plan out the program for you. If you want good effective weight loss, you're going to have a nutritionist help you to decide what program is best for you utilizing our Xseed Health products. If you want to take a trip to New York, you're going to plan out your trip. So what I want to do tonight is give you the opportunity to utilize some of the training materials that are in your back office. Go to your back office and scroll down to where it says Training Tools. If you haven't done this yet, please don't take this for granted. Don't look at that and say, someday I'll get to that. Right now I'm just calling people. Because what will happen is pretty soon you've called everyone you know, but because you didn't plan out your success, you'll call them, you'll get them involved, and then you won't know what to do once you've done that. You want to know the duplicating process to be the most efficient and effective in this type of business. So tonight I'm going to go through the 10-step pattern for success with you. And I'd like for you, if you have your computer with you right now, go ahead and log on to your Xseed website and go to the back office, scroll down to Training Tools, and open the page that says 10-Step Pattern for Success. The first step, is to set your goals. And that means to have a dream and a burning desire for achievement of those goals. If you've heard me speak before on some of the opportunity calls, I've told you that one of the reasons I love this opportunity so much is because when I was young, my mom worked out of the home. And I can remember as a 4-year-old sitting on the couch looking out the big front window of our home as she would drive off, and I'd wave to her goodbye, so sad, sobbing, because I didn't want my mother to leave me and go to work. I wanted her to stay home with me. And when I became a mom, actually before I became a mom, I set a goal. I set my intention that I would not be that type of mom. I was going to have a business that allowed me to have my children with me, take them with me, work from home, whatever, but they were not going to be raised by a babysitter or a nanny. That was my burning desire. And so my dream always was to own my own business. My dad was an entrepreneur. He owned his own business. I knew what that was like. And that became my burning desire as well. I was introduced to network marketing when I was 20 years old, and I have been involved with it ever since. And I have been excited to be involved with it because it's given me freedom to work when I want, where I want, and with whom I want. Traveling over 29 different countries around the world, teaching nutrition and network marketing to people of all backgrounds. So, number one is set your goal. Basically start with 5 simple goals, short-term as well as long-term. So you might write down here that, you have a certain amount of money that you want to start with, maybe $500 a month. And then you can write, that's your 3-month goal. Then you can write your 6-month goal, that is to increase that to maybe $1,500 a month. And then in a year that you're earning $5,000 a month. And if you do this plan correctly, you will be easily earning over $5,000 a month. Number 2 is make a commitment. So important. Make a 12-month unconditional commitment to your Xseed business. The stronger your commitment level, the more likely you are to succeed. And something that's really important about this commitment is to write it down. That's why printing out this piece of paper is so important. And the more your burning desire, the stronger your commitment level, the more apt you are to succeed in that. Number 3 is use the products. I can tell you, you will not be successful in this business if you are not a product of the product. You must have your product testimonial. That might just be that you love the taste of something. It might be that you've lost a lot of weight. It might be that you have more energy or you're sleeping better or that your inflammation is gone. But if you're not a product of the product, I'm going to guarantee you won't be successful in this business. You must, absolutely must, be a product of your product. Can you imagine an insurance man selling insurance but not having an insurance policy? That's not going to work. You have to believe in what you're doing. And people know it. They will read right through it. If you're not doing it, they will know it. Then number 4 is to put together a business plan. Put your time commitment in writing. This is something I feel is so important. It's time management. I have an appointment book. You don't have to get anything fancy, but have something that you can get and keep a calendar of your days and how you spend your time. Make sure that you devote a certain amount of hours either per day or per week to your business. So if you work 8 to 5, 5 days a week, you may have 2 evenings a week that you spend 2 hours doing a tasting experience. And then you might have 2 more tasting experiences on Saturday, maybe one at 2 and one at 7. So you now have 8 hours a week that you have dedicated to your Xseed business, and total that up for your month. 32 hours a month that could give you freedom for the rest of your life. And the thing is, this is unlimited income. You decide what you put in is what you're going to get paid for. You see, when we work our 8 to 5 job, we get the same amount of money. We know we're going to work 8 hours every day, and at the end of the week, we know what our paycheck is going to be. With Xseed, what we're doing is we're working our 8 hours a week, and we're duplicating ourselves. We're finding people to do the same thing we're doing. And if they do their 8 hours a week and they get someone that does their 8 hours a week, and it duplicates pretty soon, what you have is a residual income that has duplicated because of your initial 8-hour-a-week effort. Now, this is what network marketing is all about, residual income and duplication. So keep track of your income goals for your Xseed business. Make sure your income goals are consistent and realistic. Like I said, it's very realistic that if you devote 8 hours a week, that in your first month you're going to be earning over $500 a month. I'm going to tell you that is very, very realistic. And you can calculate that on a 6-month, 12-month, and 24-month plan. So you can say that by 12 months you know you want at least $5,000 or more a month. And I always say or more. Never put a limit on your income. Always know that you have the capability of more. So I will put down maybe $5,000 and a plus sign, or all right, $5,000 or more. Any single time I write down a dollar amount that I want to earn when I'm putting my goals down, I never limit myself. Number 5 is learn the Xseed workflow. That means you're going to find a prospect, invite them, and keep in contact with them. Don't invite them and expect them just to show up. If you invite them for a meeting or a tasting party that's a week from now, you need to contact them at least 2 times within that week to remind them. When you get together with them, you're going to show them the plan, you're going to answer their questions, and then the key is to follow up and follow through. I'm going to tell you that follow up and follow through is the key to all success in this. And then you continue to duplicate that, and you continue to teach how to duplicate that. So it's just a round robin. As you can see on the graph that's on that sheet, that it's find a prospect, invite and contact, show the plan, answer questions, follow up and follow through, and start them right, which means teach them to find a prospect, invite and contact, show the plan, answer questions, follow up and follow through, and teach them to, and you just keep that cycle going. I can tell you that for me, 2 to 3 nights a week, that is what I do, because that is what will build a solid foundation in your business. That will build the foundation that will give you freedom for the rest of your life. Number 6 is to use your upline. So important. It's very important that you fill this part out. The 3 people that are above you in your business, use them regularly. Use them for 3-way calls. Use them to come to your tasting experiences. Use their knowledge. Use their testimonials. And use their checks. If you're not making money yet, use their income as the example of what can be made and what can be utilized in this business. So it's important that you know who your sponsor is, who their sponsor is, and who their sponsor is. I call that your support team. I don't particularly like the word upline, downline. I like to say that everyone above me is my support team and everybody below me is my success team, because I want to help them be successful. Number 7 is learn about the business and their building tools. As a member of Xseed, you have all these resources available in your back office. And if you haven't opened up every one of those pages on your training tools, tonight's the night. I want you to do it. Learn to maximize your effectiveness by using these tools. Really go through your replicated website. Do you know what every tab has? Have you watched every video? Are you on all these conference calls, and are you inviting people to these conference calls? Do you have your business cards made? Do you have literature about the product to hand out? Essential business building tools. You would not open a business without inventory. You would not open a business without something with your name, your phone number on it. Why would you expect to be successful in this business without the tools that create success? And that's why it's so important to encourage people to start with the big pack, with the $4.99 pack, so they have inventory to retail. They can make money quick. They get excited when they make money quick. Make sure they get a business card made ASAP. You can get them done through Vistaprint for hardly anything, $10, and you get, I think, 500 cards. So let's get them going. It's so important to be professional. This is a career for you. Even if it's a part-time career, you're going to be being paid for a full-time income. And as you've heard me say many times, what's going to happen? How are you going to feel when your annual income suddenly becomes your monthly income? How does that feel to you right now? Your annual income that you're earning right now with whatever you're doing can become your monthly income with this type of business. So are you ready for that? What you want to do is learn the basic, number 8, learn the basics of the Xseed compensation plan, and I mean only the basics, because it's a very, complicated. You don't need to know all of the details, and neither do they. All you need to do is show them when they start getting people signed up in their business, they're going to make some money. And every single month, that binary is going to be paying them money. And as they see that come in, I can tell you I earned a car. In my first business, I earned a car, and I never even knew what the compensation plan looked like. Okay? You don't have to know everything. Learn the basics. And if you need help with more in-depth, that's what that support team is for you. You call your support team and you say, I don't know the answer to this compensation question, but can you help me? And they will. Number 9 is expose people to our product and our opportunity. Learn effective ways to do this. I never sat down at a restaurant without pulling out something of Xseed. I might pull out my X Bites and set them on the table. When the waitress asks what they are, I say, oh, try one. I will pull out my Fresh. I will pull out my Infuse. I will ask for a glass of water. And I will always offer it to the person that's sitting across from me so that the waitress sees that we're drinking it. And when she's us drinking it, she knows it's safe to drink, and she asks what it is. Then I ask her to get a glass of water. I share it with her, and it's a great way to share with a complete stranger. You'll also get looks from all kinds of people sitting around you. So you'll have questions. They'll want answers. You give them a taste. Bada bing, bada boom, there you go. You've got interest. So expose people to your products and your opportunity. If you belong to clubs, use our products for silent auctions. Use them for tasting parties. Use them for fundraisers. Expose people to what you've got. And number 10, your first 30 days. Your first 30 days are the most important in launching your business. Number 1, because you're excited. Number 2, because once you get this momentum going, you're going to want to keep it going. So record your personal sponsoring goal over the next 30 days. And fill in that blank. I will personally sponsor how many people in my first 30 days? What's really feasible for you? If you're new at this, maybe you want to put 5. If you're a networker, you might want to put 10 or 15 or 20. You know what you can do, but be committed. Put it in writing. And don't put it in writing and then put this piece of paper in a drawer. Put this paper where you see it every morning. Put it on your bathroom mirror or put it on your refrigerator door. I want you to look at this commitment sheet every single day of the week, several times a day. I want you to have those phone numbers of your support team right in front of you if you need to call them. I want you to look at your time management, your start time, your finish time, and how many hours a day you're working your business. Looking at this chart will keep you responsible. It'll hold you responsible. So utilize these training tools. Use your 10-step pattern for success. Use it as your plan for success, and then share it with your success group. If you want to be successful, help enough people be successful, and it will automatically happen for you. I want to invite you tomorrow night. We have our opportunity call at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same number. And please join us. Please get 3 to 5 people on that call. Get those people on the call tomorrow night so they can learn about this opportunity and join you. We're getting close to the first of the year. We're building up a lot of momentum. We've got a lot of stuff that's going to be announced at the first of the year. Get them in now so that they are ready to go when all this new exciting stuff happens. If there's no time like the present, people are looking for opportunities to get healthy. They're looking for opportunities to earn more money because the holidays are coming and they are needing more cash flow. So there's no time like the present. Join me tomorrow morning and every morning, Monday through Friday, for our Xseed every morning motivation and inspirational call at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a great evening. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye now.